Would you follow you if it wasn't you? Have you ever noticed that there are no world famous cover bands? Me too. Today I want to ask you, would you follow you if it wasn't you? And I want to talk about not only do we need to be our different selves on here, I'm talking about originality where not only be unique, but drain the swamp of every last inch of your uniqueness. You are your superpower, and no one else can be you or do you, speak like you, or have ideas exactly like yours, or your context or your perspective. Okay, so we need you to be truly your most original, unique, and authentic self. The first thing is that you need to decide to make videos that you want to watch. I never used to believe this. I used to think that I had to make videos that I imagined people wanted to watch, because I would watch creators and think to myself, okay, look, a lot of people like watching that creator, and these are all the things that they're doing. I just saw these people being very unapologetic, just really comfortable in their own skin. I'm not talking about being a bad, divisive guy on the internet, or violating YouTube's terms of service, or violating humanity's terms of service. If you have just got like hair like a top knot, I realize that if you target everybody when you're making your YouTube videos, you end up by targeting nobody. You'll just be like that loaf of white bread sitting on the supermarket shelf for $2, and people don't know, like, what are you? Are you the budget bread? Are you the higher end bread on special? Are you somewhere in between? Yeah, just dig in, just be free to be you. If you are like everyone else, you become hard to remember. Jimmy Donaldson, Mr. Beast, he makes videos that he loves to watch. He makes videos that appeals to his inner 11-year-old self, even to this day. Tom Cruise, he talks about making films that he wants to go to the cinema and see. I'm damn sure that writers like to tell stories that they want to hear. They like to write books that they would like to read. So speaking of your personality, because that's really what we're talking about, what forces have shaped your personality? What is it like to be a fly on the wall when you're hanging out with your friends, you're goofing around, you've got your in-jokes, you've got the words that your tribe knows? You know, we want to know those words, because maybe some of them aren't even words and you guys don't even know, okay? And that's funny for us, and words are so much fun to play with. And if you make a video that you actually want to watch, chances are that there are people out there that want to watch it too. Did you know that the Collins English Dictionary Word of the Year 2024 is the word brat? Why do you think that is? Apparently the word brat was inspired by Charlie XCX's album of the same name, Brat. And of course the word brat means confident, independent, and maybe a little bit hedonistic. Now, I am not one to encourage the hedonistic lifestyle, but a little self-indulgence never hurt anyone, did it? Make videos that you want to watch. The pace, the style, the honesty, and what makes you binge your favorite creators' content. What is it about their personality that you particularly relate to? Okay, so just if you think about all of those things, you will have a lot of things that will make people want to watch your content. You just have to press record. You have to upload them. You've got to do it again and again and again. And remember, I always talk about you need to get to your first 20 videos. So at the time of making this particular video, I am on 4 videos and I have got less than 100 views. I'm not worried about that, because I know that I need to make all the mistakes on my first video, my 4th video, my 10th video, 20th, 50th, etc. to get to learn to be better at all of this. Which leads us on to number 2, and that is to have a point of view. You've got something to say, just say it. Be honest about it, spit it out, don't take too many words, Trust your audience that this is a little bit of show, not overtell. And when I think about this example, I think about a creator that I've watched a lot of their videos. Every time they said something that they then caught themselves and thought, might someone be offended about this? And then they would go on to make a really, really big disclaimer and just say, oh, hey, that's not to say if you're just new making videos that, you are crummy just because you're making crummy videos. No, what I mean is all of that stuff. One day she said, do I still need to say these disclaimers? And I thought to myself, no, you don't. And then I realized that she did it all the time and does it a lot. And honestly, that's just to say, if you have something to say, just spit it out. If you've got a good heart and you don't have bad intentions towards people, your audience will get to know you and they will get you. So yeah, that's just to say, don't be afraid to have a point of view. And finally, number 3 is to remember that people relate to what is real, not what is perfect. And don't just be different on here, be radically different. Some of the creators that I'm really enjoying, and I'm noticing that they are being visually radically different, would be the guy from vidIQ who wears the blue glasses. He's only been wearing those blue glasses, I think, in the last, I want to say 6 months to a year. But also we've got Marissa Peer, the hypnotherapist, if you're into that kind of thing. And I've noticed that she has taken to wearing a hat in her videos. And of course we have another example is Dr. Andrew Huberman, who wears the black shirt and he's got the black background, and there's not a lot of distractions. And I have heard him saying before that if he just wears the black shirt all the time, when people are scrolling and the thumbnail of his video comes up, they just recognize super quickly that it's him. So that's another reason. It's a real visual cue, and it's just in this big distracted world, low attention spans. The more that you can stand out for who you are or just something about your person, the better. While we are talking about being different, what about the intros and the outros? Everyone is doing quite a long intro and quite a long outro. How would it be if you just did a quick intro and a quick outro? Maybe your outro could be where you just stop talking. Maybe your outro could stop while you're mid-sentence. What would that be like? Maybe I might try that in this video. Just stop mid-sentence. The times of, this is who I am, this is how many videos I post a week, this is what I talk about, I want you to support the channel, and can you subscribe to the channel? So we're talking like you're 10 seconds in or 20 seconds in and you've been asked to subscribe to the channel. Can you subscribe? Can you like? Can you comment? Can you buy me a coffee? All of those things, okay? Consider not doing those things, just saying hi, some kind of like little rewording, I would suggest, of your title, and then just getting straight into the guts of it. Did you know that when you start doing the wrap up, we know you're doing the wrap up? So when you start, and I've done it before, I've done it in so many videos where I'm just, okay, now we're on the home straight. And I don't know about you, but I will often click off those videos at that point because the video's ended now, all the information's ended, all the good bits. And now we just get into the rah, which, hey, look, I've watched your video, so thank you for the information, and I watched your video. So it's actually a good exchange of effort there, okay? The creator needs you to watch their video. So if you watch their video, I don't think you owe it to them to watch the outro. So those are 2 ways that you can distinguish yourself as being different as well. Short or no intros and short or no outros. Try it. So when I've done it, I know that I've actually felt a bit ick about it. And I know that not everyone does, and I've seen the videos too that talk about the payoff. The payoff, there's a really big payoff for asking for all of those things. Twice as many people will do those things, take those actions, purely because you asked them. And I've seen other videos as well that just say, you know what, it makes no difference. We know that you want all of that stuff. just get on with the video. You promised what you're going to share with us. Just share it, okay? And be humble. Don't ask for those things. Don't ask. Just get to the middle bits. That's what chapters are for. So I think it's awkward, and not in a good way. But speaking of awkward, awkward is not a 100% bad thing. In actual fact, I think awkward is about 99% good, okay? Remember that awkwardness is the sister emotion to vulnerability. And vulnerability is powerful because it keeps you humble. When you're being vulnerable, you're being authentic. Now, authentic, not the same as oversharing. Oversharing is TMI. We all recognize when we're being TMI'd, but if you are a little bit of an awkward person, and who isn't? I'm awkward. I'm awkward about my hair. I got asked about my hair today. I often get asked, how do I do my hair? And I think I just get like really shy because I don't actually do my hair. So I get a bit shy about the fact that I just go to pull it up in a bun. Instead of pulling it all the way out, I just leave part of it in. So when people ask me, when women ask me, today I was asked, I was working on the fragrance counter at a department store. I got asked by the lady on the Revlon counter. I got quite embarrassed because I know that she's like a very, very neat person. And so I just kind of tried to explain it and like then change the subject. But anyway, so that's a little bit awkward, but it's humbling and it's totally fine. Awkwardness did not ever, never kill anyone. So if you're awkward, own it. And maybe your awkwardness might even get you more likes and comments and subscribers and coffees bought for you. Bring all the quirks of your personality to your videos and embrace it. Embrace it. That is power. So go and power up your YouTube channel and make the kind of videos that you want to watch. I dare you.